Hello! Recently we found a way to unlock every single move in Barbie Team Gymnastics without completely breaking the game. It's crazy. So the first thing you'll want to do is, of course, download the .iso file, the disk for this game. Either of these websites, Old Games or archive.org, or My Abandonware is good. Archive.org probably has one as well. The next thing you'll want to do is, of course, install the game. So if you're on Windows 11, just double click and that should mount to the disk automatically. That's pretty important. Next, you will want to right click on the setup.exe, go to Properties, Compatibility, and run the program in compatibility mode for Windows XP, Service Pack 2. Run it as an admin, click Apply when you're done. Then you will just click on it normally. You will go through the setup process. I like changing this to full, I don't know, makes me feel better. You can leave all those other values at default. I will have a downloadable, that way you don't have to do what I'm doing in this video, and I'll just show both processes. So, let's find where your game installed. It should be around where I'm going, it might be slightly different. So go to your C drive, Program Files x86, Barbie parentheses TM, and then it should be under Barbie Team Gymnastics and Database. Now, if you install the files listed below, it should look something like this. You can just copy and paste, replace those files, and your work should be done. If you want to see what that did, let me show you. So, this is the default beam value. Let's take a look at a pretty important move here. Press front stand, flex swing. Now it's kind of hard to see if you're not looking for it, but this has a 15 in it, which means level. This is bad, very bad. You cannot get to this level in the game. The highest you can get is 14. There's also another move in here that's a DLC move that they block off from the player. So the hacked save file changes that. Now, if you look at move 5, the level is 11. That's because this is the only silver move in the DLC, so I set it at a lower value to make it more fair. And the other one is set to 14, an achievable value. There are 4 different sets of exercises in the game, and all of them have their DLC moves changed. Now, if you want to do this yourself, you totally can. I'll show you how. You'll want to double click the GDB file of whatever section you're changing. You'll want to hit Control F, type in 15. So this is not what we're looking for because it's part of a larger sequence. Go down. This is what we're looking for, 15. I'll have a list of the moves in the description if you're really paranoid, but I find it's just easier to change it like that. And after you're done with all of that, you'll want to make sure you save your changes. I could play through the game and show you this in action, but I will just hack one of my save files really quickly. In case you're wondering how I'm doing this, I am just going through and I'm changing these numbers right here. This is a pretty empty save, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but I'm changing all of them to like 10 or 14. And we'll see the vault has everything unlocked and the beam has most things unlocked. I also like recording and opening this game with the DxWnd. I'm running a really old version of this program actually, but it makes it easier to play old games, and I can make this screen bigger if I want, but this is the size I like, honestly, for now. So we're going to open up save 1. We're going to play as Barbie, and we can even just look in the main practice notebook and we can see what we did. So this is the vault. She's level 14 in this, and she has everything unlocked, including the DLC moves, which is that. And in the beam, she has level 11, which means she only has this move unlocked from the DLC. And these she's level 10 in, so no DLC moves unlocked because, you know, she sucks too bad. We can also see these moves in the clipboard. Anyways, that's how you do this. If you want to do a speedrun of this game, you can use the hacked files like I'm showing here. There will be a category for this because it's very cool. If you run the non-100% category, you can still use the hacked files, but you can't use any of the DLC moves in your game. So if you want to be safe, I would just make a copy of these before you edit them. That way you can just like swap back and forth between the hacked ones and the non-hacked ones. I think that's all I wanted to say. Bye. Actually, wait. So here's barbie.com/gymnastics where you would have downloaded these moves. Unfortunately, all of these captures are just redirect to the broken one, which died in 2005, FYI. So maybe it still existed in 2002, but we can't figure it out. Here's the Amazon page, and in the description it does mention Barbie.com. Yep, download special moves from Barbie.com. It's a lie. It's a lie. And here's the only forum I can find asking about it, but I still think it's kind of funny, because 5 years after the game released, just 5, there's nothing. No link. You can't... Barbie hates us, personally. Barbie hates all of us personally, but that's okay. I'm here when Barbie has left you.